Hi, I'm Scott Campbell, and welcome to my Marketing and Mindset Musings podcast. These are short episodes where I reflect and share my thoughts on everything business related, including subjects on marketing, quite obviously, and business growth, powerful routines, habits, personal development, and everything in between. Hey, so welcome to this podcast episode. In this one, I really want to share around the solution. You've had a client, potential client, you've had a call of some sort, discovery call. You've had a conversation with them. Those who've seen some of my training in my free group would know that I don't like calling it a discovery call, but you've had a call with them, and you've then, they've said, yeah, they want to work with you. You can't talk through your prices and stuff like that. Everything seemed okay. You kind of left it, well, I'll send you some stuff that you need to pre-do before we get going, and the payment link, and then nothing. Then you don't hear from them, and then you're kind of, do I follow up with them? What do I do? Stuff like that. And that's actually something that's really kind of common that I get from a lot of coaches that I start working with, that happens quite commonly. So one of the issues is around it is that when I've really gone into in detail of the whole, so when that happens when my coaches say that happens, and it happens a few times, we tend to then go, right, let's go through the whole journey. Just go through the whole journey from start to finish, and like connected with them, they booked a call. How did that call go? What did you say to them then? How did you, what was the next step that they had to do? So we go through that whole journey from there. And even though I still go through that journey because I don't assume anything, 99% of the time, the same thing comes up. And I know it's coming up, but I go just in case it is that 1% that's slightly different. And it is that the stuff that you send them at that point where they say, yeah, working, you go, well, I'll send you some stuff over, some pre-questionnaires and stuff like that. It's actually too in-depth. It goes into too much detail. So that stuff that you send them and they need to fill out on their own, the whole reason why they've kind of related and connected with you and want to work with you is because they feel they need you to help them. Okay, they feel they need you to help them and to support them to get through what areas they need coaching with. Okay, so by then sending them pre-questionnaires with lots of homework, if you like, which does give you a lot of great insights, and absolutely you need that information. But by doing that and them having to fill it out on their own means that actually all of their fears, all of their anxieties, all of their things that are kind of the reason why they've, kind of come across you or got in contact with you and had a call with you and want to work with you, all comes up again because they're not ready to do that on their own. So that should be your session one. You can actually say to people, to get around it is going, right, this is what it, this is what it costs. And, you've had no things to that and they're okay. They want to work with you, and you say that. And the first thing we do is, I'll send you the payment link, and then we'll have an onboarding session. And then I'll send you a link where you can book in, and we can have that onboarding session will be the very first session. And then we'll go into the proper coaching sessions, if you like. But having that onboarding session as an actual session will be a lot more powerful, and will actually stop that issue of that you don't hear from them. That they've said they want to work with you, they know the prices, and then you send them the details, and then you hear nothing from them. And that will solve that problem straight away, and they won't feel bad about it, and you won't feel like you're doing it. It'll feel absolutely perfect, and that is the best way to actually get them going. Because remember, they're coming to you, they want to work with you because they connect with you and they believe in you, and they really need your support and your help. So by you giving them a whole list of documents which they've got to go and do on their own, and loads of questions they've got to go and figure out on their own, they won't know how to answer them, a lot of them. Yeah, all of them, if you took them all as questions and you asked them in an onboarding session, they will feel like they're getting so much value. So get out of your head that you feel like you can't charge for that as a proper session because it's just information gathering. Just going through that Q&A and understanding it, and and taking notes will be much more powerful for them, and also easier for you to transition them from, yes, I want to work with you, to actually starting to, to actually start paying you and start working with you. So I hope that really helps, and we'll see you on the next show. To your success. So I hope you found this valuable. I mentor and coach purpose-led people on how to grow their businesses aligned to their values and the impact they want to make in the world, simplifying strategies so they're easy to implement, which turn into results quickly. If you want to get some free training, please go over to www.successraw.co.uk. That's www.successraw.co.uk. There's some free training on there around how to grow your coaching business.